What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer A Day with TK. It's Wednesday evening here in Findlay, Ohio. I'm chilling out the house, getting ready to have a beer. As it's a Wednesday, today is a WTF Wednesday. So for those of you maybe new to the program, WTF Wednesday is a day each week when I try a beer that I generally wouldn't. So sometimes that means I try macro brewery beers. Sometimes it means I try beers from microbreweries. They're just weird flavors or weird kind of ingredients. Or some other stuff that's kind of beer related. I think I did a couple ciders or something like that. So today's offering is going to be Rolling Rock Extra Pale. This is an American lager. When I grew up, I'm from Philadelphia, obviously. Pennsylvania loved Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock was an immensely popular beer where I grew up when I was a kid. And a lot of people used to drink this. I can remember as a maybe high school age, people would have the cases of pony bottles of Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock was always kind of a neat beer because it was a Pennsylvania beer. They had the cool green bottles and the painted labels on them. They had the 33 on there, right? So it's number 33, and it's kind of the great mystery of what did the 33 stand for. I went to the website and it said it's a mystery, and there was some people that claimed that it had something to do with the Freemasons. When I grew up, I'd always heard that the 33 referred to how many letters were in the recipe for the beer. So I went to the website, I looked up the ingredients in the beer, and it's water, malt, rice, hops, corn, and brewer's yeast. And if you do count all the letters in that list of ingredients, it does equal 33. So that's what I'd always been told. I don't know if it's accurate or not. I don't know if anybody knows, what the real reason for the 33 was. This beer was originally brewed in Latrobe, Pennsylvania at the Latrobe Brewing Company. So that's on the western side of the state out by Pittsburgh. Unfortunately, in 2006, they ceased operations at the Latrobe brewery. So from 1939 to 2006, this beer was brewed in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. In 2006, Anheuser-Busch, pronounced it correctly for the first time, bought the recipe, I guess, or bought the beer and then shipped it out and had it made in Newark, New Jersey. So Pennsylvania's finest was now made in the People's Republic of New Jersey. I can't imagine that went over particularly well with the people of Western Pennsylvania. Anyway, it's kind of interesting when you read the can here, even though this is now made in Newark or God knows where else. On the back of the can, it has the Rolling Rock horse. It says extra pale, and it says, to honor the tradition of this great brand, we quote from the original pledge of quality. And in quotes, it says, from the glass-lined tanks of Old Latrobe, we tender this premium beer for your enjoyment as a tribute to your good taste. It comes from the mountain springs to you, and we have the 33. Now, this seems like some deceptive advertising to me, because it's kind of saying we're quoting the original bottle, which says that it's from the glass-lined tanks of Latrobe, when we know that it is no longer from the glass-lined tanks of Latrobe. This is, I guess, to me, one of the problems when big breweries come in and buy your stuff up. They can ship it out to wherever, brew it wherever, do whatever they want. But they're still trying to let us think that this is from the glass-lined tanks of Latrobe when in reality it appears it's made elsewhere. It's kind of sad. And I'm sure the people of Latrobe, Pennsylvania probably aren't thrilled to see that. So enough of my rambling about the brewery moving. So this is a 4.4% American lager. On Untapped at a 2.79 rating, Beer Advocate 2.6. The aggregate score on Beer Advocate was a 62 pour. Now I will say this, a lot of people drank this where I came from. I was never a huge fan. I always thought that it gave me heartburn. I didn't really care for it when I was a younger man. As a result, I really drink it infrequently. I might have had it once or twice over the years to get a check-in on Untapped, but I generally try to avoid it. So I don't know, maybe I'll like it more now that I'm older, drank more beers, maybe it'll be something for me. Going with the Hacker Shore glass today. I picked these up from that Coleman's Military Surplus. They had some really sweet deals on these cool vintage used German glasses from German breweries. So I'm pretty hyped to get this. All right, let's check it out. Crystal clear, light yellow, ton of carbonation. As far as the head, we got a good at least 2 fingers there. Head looks pretty decent, honestly. It looks frothy. It's not really soapy or bad looking. It looks all right. Let's give it a sniff. Accidentally inhaled Rolling Rock. Oddly, I can smell it better now because it's on the inside of my nostrils. It's like a bit sweet. I know if you go to the site, it gives you some information, and it says it's the perfect blend of pale barley, malt, rice, and corn. So rice and corn are kind of adjunct ingredients, don't really do it for me most of the time. The smell, it smells a bit sweet, not overly sweet. When you see rice and corn, I always get a little nervous and think, oh, it's going to be that really gross, sick, sweet taste or smell. And it's not that. Kind of light malt, a bit of sweetness, nothing too crazy. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Light-bodied, bit of malt, bit of nothing. Has a really, really funky taste at the end that I don't quite like. It's not a hops taste. Malt, bit of an odd sweetness, and I'm going to assume that's probably from the corn and the rice. And at the end, you get a really funky end note. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I do not like it at all. It's the end bit. I think this is what I've always disliked about it. It's kind of like a funky, weird taste. It's not hops. It's not hops. Honestly, can't place it. It's like a weird, chemically funky, weird taste, and I just don't like it. I mean, I know that a lot of people dig Rolling Rock. You know, I know it's immensely popular. It's sold from coast to coast. People dig this. It's just not for me. Never has been. I didn't like this in 1990. I don't like it now. So Rolling Rock Extra Pale, unfortunately, you're going to get a thumbs down. I won't be drinking another one of these anytime soon. It'll probably be years before I have another one. If you liked the video, please hit thumbs up, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. If you remember the glory days when they sold Latrobe in the little pony bottles and it came from actual Latrobe, Pennsylvania, and not some other kind of places, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the move. Let me know what you think about big breweries buying up smaller brands and kind of moving them and taking them and passing it off as a legitimate artifact still. So, hey, till next time. Enjoy, stay safe, have a wonderful week.